Hi, once again. I'm so happy to see you, and I hope you're happy to see me. I've had a lot of people commenting lately that they want to start a sketchbook, but they haven't, or they've been thinking about it, or they have one, they don't know how to start, and some people saying that they're afraid of the blank page. Don't be afraid of a blank page. A blank page turns into magic. Anyways, I wanted to get a video out to you on how to actually start a sketchbook. Because, this thing is awesome. I have said it before and I'll say it again. It's kind of magic. And you are the magician, or the wizard, or the witch, or the whatever you want to call it. Maybe you don't want to call it any of that. You're the alchemist that is turning a base metal, a base thing, the white page, into something beyond words. And you may think to yourself, James, my art is not beyond words, but you are wrong. Your art is amazing. Your art is amazing because it is coming out of you. That's simple, Something creative, something that is expressing yourself is amazing. So, you are already amazing. You maybe just don't realize it. Now, how do you start a sketchbook? Well, I'm going to be a little bit Dr. Obvious here. You open it up. And then you go. For me, what I do, I almost feel like I shouldn't tell you. For me, though, what I do is I always end a sketchbook with a sketch or a painting or a drawing or something of Yoda. Just my thing. And I always start it with a self-portrait. And I just like doing that. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to tell you different things that, you should open it up and make the beginning part that's not even a page yet. Do something with that and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Just if you want, plunk your name down there. If I had one, I don't know if you ever saw these, but when I was a kid, they used to have these very cool label makers, and you turn the top and you click the button and it chunked out this. If I had one of those, I'd lay down my name in that because I loved that thing when I was a kid, and I still wish I had one now. I actually at one point went on the internet trying to find one. I couldn't find one, and it's a shame. They should still make them. They make label makers nowadays that just run tape out, and it's not quite the same as that satisfying click that bent the plastic. Though maybe that's why they don't have them anymore, because plastic. We shouldn't have plastic. Anyways, I would do that. Or, you know what? Do what you want to do. If you want to make the inside cover something fancy, make the inside cover something fancy. For me, I don't, though. I put my name in there. I put the date that I started the thing and the date I end the thing. And I throw down a couple stickers because I got tons and tons of mostly Yoda or Baby Yoda stickers because I love Yoda and I love Baby Yoda. And for whatever reason, I get stickers from people, and I plunk them down inside of there. And I usually put one in the back as well. And my birds agree with me that is an awesome way to start. And then I just get going. I know that when you haven't kept a sketchbook, it can be a bit daunting. You think to yourself, my Lord, I'm going to do this every day. What the heck am I going to do every day? But I'll give you a little secret. The bird's already whispering this. All you have to do is commit to it, and surprise, surprise, things appear. You'll be driving down the road and you'll go, oh geez, I still have to do something in my sketchbook. And then suddenly some image or something will pop into your head. Or you know what? Here is the thing. We have this crazy thing called the internet. And you can go on there and you can put in watercolor painting And there's going to be so many different ideas that are going to plop up. And what I would do to you, or suggest to you, is to steal some of those and mash them together and put it down in your pages. I would try different things. I would maybe go, for the next few days, I'm going to look at what Van Gogh did. And I'm going to do stuff kind of, inspired by Van Gogh. Oh, today I'm going to look at, I don't know, whoever turns your crank, and do stuff like they did. Learn from others. There's a great artist by the name of Emily Carr. I'm going to give you a gimme here. Emily Carr came from the city that I live in, and her paintings are mind-blowingly great. So there's another one you could take and be like, oh, I'm going to do something like Emily Carr did. She was a wild lady. She used to travel around painting in a wagon with a pet monkey that would eat her paint. She would probably play the same thing. Look around you and just throw stuff down in your sketchbook. And you know what? You're going to look back on those pages that you filled, and you, without a doubt, you are going to think, wow, man, this is really great. And an even better thing, if you haven't found this out yet, which, we live lives that are linear, you're going to look back on the stuff that you did in the past and be like, holy smokes, this doing it every day thing has made my art so much better. Now, you're going to go through so many stages in this process of keeping a sketchbook and growing as an artist and growing as an individual, because really at the end of the day, this is the thing that not too many people tell you, but your sketchbook almost becomes secondary. It becomes like a form of communication out of yourself to the universe about you and the universe. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but it is very true. And you are going to look back and realize that this process of keeping one of these amazing things has been a process of discovery about who you are, about what you are, about your view of your life and the world and the universe within you and outside of you. And that's a beautiful thing if you think about it. So, I could do a video, and maybe I will, maybe I won't, on, ideas to fill your sketchbook. You don't need them. Like, look behind me. I got a tree that's not too happy over a heat register. I've got a doorway. I've got a pot sitting there. Around me, I've got all these cool things. Any of those things could go in a sketchbook. And like I said, the reality is that you can find ideas and grab ideas from all over the place. You don't have to just be, trying to live within your own 2 ears and figure out, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? No, man. Do what I do. Go, okay, let me see. Oh, how about I do a study on Zen-style animals and type it into the Computron and look at all these gajillion of ideas that are out there, and then do something inspired by that. Or, you know what? Don't even do that. Just take your paints and start slopping paint all over the place. And then take your, if you have an awesome black brush pen, then you take that baby and you make some awesome lines over top of those colors. And before you know it, you have this unique, amazing thing that is vivid and amazing, just like you. So at the end of the day, the way you start a sketchbook is to just get started. It's like going on a journey. And all that takes is put one foot in front of the other. And then before you know it, you have filled not just one, but you've filled a whole pile of them. So many that you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to look at some of my sketchbooks, and you'll be blown away at how far you've come, the things that you've created, the growth that has happened, not just for your art, but for you yourself. Because at the end of the day, I really truly believe that just like meditation, and I mean real Zen meditation, sitting, being still, breathing, your art is just like that. The only difference is it's an outward meditation. It's a meditation on life through color and line and shapes, and it's just an amazing alchemical process that you're going to get so much out of. So, what I'd like you to do is get your sketchbook, crack it open, write your name in there, write today's date, and an arrow. And that arrow is leading to where it is going to end. And you're going to stick with it every day. If you want to steal my idea and do a self-portrait first, do it. And if you want to steal my idea and put Yoda in the back, do that too. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do. You know, life is an amazing journey. And it's great to have a sketchbook with us along the way. I'd love to see the work that you do. You take care of yourself. Hit subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and just keep being awesome. And I'd love to hear from you. You take care now.